Hi there, this is Jessie Jenkins, and many of you have seen all my posts on Facebook, I'm sure, with regard to CBD oil, in particular HempWorks, HEPWORX, a terrific non-pharmaceutical drug supplement that is just sweeping the nation and the world with helping people with so many of their different ailments, and particularly pain from backaches, fibromyalgia, nerve pains, depression, anxiety, and on and on and on. And I'm here to finally get a closer connection with all of you. I've stayed behind my postings and want to get up front and get to meet you and have you get to see and meet me a little more in a personal way. I just love the fact that we can do this, and I can get to talk to so many of you. The purpose that I wanted to do this live today was that there have been so many questions I have been getting over and over again with regard to CBD oil and many of the particulars around it. So I thought, well, what not a better way to kind of go through those basic questions and see if hopefully I'd be answering some of the questions you may be having. And by all means, I'm also looking to have you comment, ask questions, and I'm seeing all of you popping up. Love seeing you, Andrew and Athenia and Majid. In fact, I know some of you I've been friends with for such a long time. So thank you. I'm glad to see you too. So let's continue. I will hopefully not miss any questions you have, but let's move forward about this. First of all, one of the main questions is what is CBD, right? What is CBD? It stands for cannabinoid. It comes from the hemp plant. And once we take away the THC, which is what makes us high, basically what makes us high, right? Component from the hemp plant, it then becomes this amazing nutritional supplement, food supplement. And initially, you can use it even if you have no pains and no ailments, strictly for general good health. And the reason for that is we have a endocannabinoid system in our body that responds extremely well to cannabinoid or CBD because it has receptors in it, and CBD attaches to these receptors in the cells, and this goes through our body, balancing our health and giving us complete homeostasis. And our physiology works beautifully with it. And that is why it's working so well, where pharmaceutical drugs basically only work at the symptom level. And the symptoms are all these terrible ailments that you're experiencing. And I do conduct a class, and I'm going to talk about that near the end, that I go into a lot more detail about that. So I want you to be able to join that class as well. But let's go through some of these important questions. One of them is, which product is best for me? What should I order? And a lot really depends on your particular situation. If you're looking for basic general health, then my recommendation has always been to start off with the 500, okay? And it contains 1 ounce of 30 ml. And that should be a really good beginning point if you're not, if this is your first time, okay? Now, if you are experiencing chronic pain or severe issues, and you're looking for an alternative to drugs, maybe hoping to reduce these drugs from your system, then we do have a 750. Let's see if you can see that pretty well. Okay, there you go. And you basically start at a very low serving size, and we want to call it serving size because it's not considered a medicine, it's a food supplement. And the way it's taken, it's very easy, very simple, and I just want you to realize how important it is and how well it works. You just need to shake the bottle a little bit, and then you put about 5 drops under your tongue, and you hold it there for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then you can swallow it. It doesn't go to your liver. It doesn't interfere with other medical drugs that you might be on, which is just fine that you're doing that right now, but you know, over a long-term period or a consistent period of time, you might even be able to start reducing the pharmaceutical drugs that you're currently on. And that's the thing that most people are finding are incredibly terrific, because they can be drug-free and still have their ailment addressed and start to feel better and better all the time. And some people see immediate results, some take a little longer time. So I want to set expectations that everyone's different, and as long as you're consistent with it and you kind of monitor what and how you're feeling from it. We recommend a small dosage or serving size first, like 5 drops for about a week. Then you can actually begin to increase it by 5 more drops to 10. And again, if you're seeing results and you're feeling good at 5, you don't need to take more. And if you feel you need more, obviously take more. And like I said, if you're experiencing more chronic pain, for my older customers, maybe 65, 70, I sometimes say start off at the 500, but then move up to 750. It really will depend on you. Okay, so that I just want to set up some basic parameters for your expectations. Okay, so then having said that, the next question is, well, how long will this bottle last? And again, it depends on how much you're taking and how often you're taking it. We recommend that you do this in the morning. You do not need to do this on an empty stomach, so you can eat it with food, without food, whenever you decide, but recommend sometime in the morning and then again at night, okay? So again, it could last anywhere from 30 days to 3 months. And you can give it to children. Children take a much lower amount, maybe a couple of drops. It will be, it depends on the weight and the size of the child. And you could always ask for additional information on that. I can get that for you. In addition, we have some information on our website. So if you're interested, ask additional questions and I will get that for you. And if I miss it here, I will absolutely send that to you for sure. So, and for children with ADHD, high anxiety, a little bit, you know, hyperactive, this works beautifully. And many people have terrific results with it. If you go to our Facebook group, HempWorks Testimonials, and you simply put in the ailment that you have in the search bar, you're going to be so surprised at what stories come up with results that are just so amazing on them. So that's that. And I answered the question whether or not this is okay for children, and it absolutely is. And like I mentioned, some of the things that many children seem to have is ADHD and things of that nature, and it has been very, very helpful with children as well. Are our products safe for pets? And believe it or not, yes, they are. Again, it's a endocannabinoid system within mammals and human beings, so it is absolutely safe. And again, it's based on weight, on how much you can give. However, we do have a 250 bottle available for pets in the oil. So if you're able to give your pet the drops easily, if that is difficult, we also offer treats. So it's a bag of the pet treats that have the same amount, and again, based on how much it is, how large your dog or any animal really, excuse me, pets that you may have, it would be dependent on the amount, and we can give you the chart for the weight versus to the amount you would want to take. Let's see. Are they organic? Absolutely, they are organic. There are no fillers. There's no GMO. It's non-GMO. We are definitely organic, and they are grown right here in the good old USA, and we're really happy about that. So it's very well controlled. Also, the other question is it full spectrum? And what that means, are we using the whole plant? Are we using the whole plant? And that is something you want to check on any CBD oil you may be looking at, whether it's online or it's in a store. In most cases, the store bottles are a little more expensive, but online they are available, and obviously with HempWorks they're available with us. But you want to check the label. Make sure they say, or you can ask online or the store, is it full spectrum? Is it all of the cannabis plant? And that is what you're looking for, because anything less, you're not getting your money's worth. You're not going to get the full benefit from the plant. So look for it being full spectrum, and it absolutely is. It has no isolates, nothing in it to eliminate any of the components that are so vital for this plant to work. Since we do it online, many want to know that are out of the country, where do we ship? Well, fortunately, we ship right just about globally anywhere. We are legal in all 50 U.S. states, Canada, and throughout the world. And right now, that is pretty amazing that most everyone can accept shipment. And I think that's really something everyone will be happy to hear. So we are a global company, and we ship globally. Some ask, and it's important to know, what's the pricing? Well, the pricing is that the 500 bottle is $69 plus shipping. The 750 is basically $89, $20 more, because it's a bit stronger, plus shipping. We do offer kind of a volume discount at for $199, and when you think of it, what you could do there with that is that it's like getting 3 and your 4th one is free. Excuse me. And You can go in with a friend or family members, and basically that will allow you to take advantage of the price reduction, which is quite significant, and you save on shipping. And something new we just came out with as well is that you can order 2 bottles, and that will also save you about $9 on shipping. So over time, that can be quite a savings by the end of the year. So we're here to help you get this product, begin to start using it, start to feel better as soon as possible, and not to break your piggy bank or your purse, okay? We also offer a relief cream or rub that you would apply directly to your achy area, your joints, you know, your joints around your fingers for arthritis, backaches, muscle pain. It works almost right away. It is just so powerful, and it has CBD in it. So that is something else that you can be using in conjunction to the oil, especially if you're experiencing chronic pain and you're not getting a lot of relief. You can start using both of these products at the same time, and I'm going to be sharing down the line some wonderful testimonials, and as I mentioned, you can go to Facebook to HempWorks testimonials and see a ton of them right there. We also, for both men and women, we have a facial cream, a moisturizing facial cream, as well as our Revive cream. This kind of gives you a great glow and exfoliates, and it's just another product with CBD in it that just we can apply topically. And just so you know, if you're experiencing, say, psoriasis or eczema or any kind of skin ailment, rashes or things like that, you can apply like a small little drop right on that area and just rub it in on a daily basis or twice a day, and you'll be just surprised how this will relieve that area and reduce it almost to nothing. And many people have shown before and after pictures, and it's just incredible till, you know, the skin ailment is totally gone and has disappeared. So, and I'm really thrilled seeing all of you out there. I'm really happy to be able to reach out to you and answer any questions as we go along, and I'm going to check those in just a few minutes. Let's see. And I mentioned that the $1.99, it's like getting 3 and 1 is free, or getting 3 and 1 free. We can also add your pet products to that 4-pack, just so you know. So you could get, you know, 2 bottles and then, you know, the treats and the oil for your dog, or however you want to mix it up. So, and right now I have that link in the comments. When you get a moment, if you want to click on that, and you can browse around my website. It's enrichingliveswithfreedom.com. I feel pain freedom is what I'm talking about there with that name, and I think it just kind of suits it perfectly. So you can see that there, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's see, what other questions? I mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again in case you came on a little later, that CBD oil is something that most people have heard of. They're a little skeptical. They know it's the hemp plant. They're worried about it getting them high, and it has active effects. And no, it doesn't, because the THC has been removed. And because it's been removed, it is legal in all 50 states and anywhere else because of that. So that, I just want to dispel that concern. And very soon, for people who have to work where they're drug tested and yet they want to get relief through a non-drug product. It's a little iffy right now with drug testing, having that small percentage of THC, which is 0.3%, which is the FDA approved limit, okay? We, in our bottles, only have 0.03%. But if it shows up in a drug test, it could be a concern for some people. Well, we're actually coming out with a no THC CBD oil. We're coming out with that. I'm not quite sure when. I don't know if it's the end of this month, but very soon. So stay tuned to hearing my updates and when that might be coming out, okay? Let's see. Talked about that. Okay. Delivery time, some people are asking. It typically will take anywhere between 3 to 5 days. You'll have your product and be delighted for that. So having said that, let's see. I just want to make sure because I think, yeah, I may have skipped that. Let's see, is that do we have to be on an AutoShip program? And no, you don't. And you can order it as you're needing it, basically, as an ongoing need basis only. So you can do an AutoShip every month if you see your bottle being completed every month and you don't want to run out. I know some people, and I know for myself, and I'll tell you a little bit about my story in a moment, but I know a lot of individuals do not want to run out of their CBD oil. And so the AutoShip just helps you not to forget to order it. But if you do not want to be on an AutoShip, that's not a problem. You can order it on an as-need basis and take it from there, okay? We went through pricing. Just make sure there's not much else. Delivery times, and I think that's it. So just to tell you a little bit about how, first of all, I'm all about holistic means in healing and curing and making one feel the healthiest they can be. And when we're in complete homeostasis and in complete balance in our system, we are the healthiest we can be. And so I want everyone to experience that. And if you then are also experiencing pains, I want you to be able to address them in a way that is safe, that is going to not only make the symptom go away, but allow your complete body to benefit from it. So my situation was I had these muscle spasms, aches and pains. I'm fairly athletic. I ski. I work out, weight training. I do HIIT or high intensity interval training and Tabata cardio. And I guess I would say most people say I'm athletic and I like to bike and hike and do anything that there is outdoors. And somewhere along the way, and I'm sure partly getting a little older, the muscles were just not liking what I was doing. And for 2 years, I was going through this. And I started taking CBD oil about 4 months ago. I started off with the 500. And the beautiful thing about CBD oil is that it does not have side effects. It has very positive side effects, though. I had LASIK surgery, and I also had contact lenses for years. And my eyes were very, very, very dry. I was using Restasis, which is the prescription tears. And after I I increased my dosage or my size, the milligrams, to 750, and I no longer need my eye drops anymore. Maybe every once in a while I'll use regular gel drops. But going back to my back, So this was side effects that I was noticing. My hair is, looking better. It's and there's just tons of other things that you're going to see as an advantage. You sleep more soundly. You're going to be much calmer. That's why it works so well with anxiety. It helps elevate the serotonin in your mind or in your brain so that it lifts your mood and takes away depression and so on. But as I increased my dosage, I also noticed the muscle spasms going away, feeling better, and just in general good health. And again, if you're looking to just feel much more healthy, stay on this fabulous supplement. I know that people take that one vitamin a day. This is what you want to take and replace that one multivitamin. I, really highly recommend that. And you can take it along with some other supplements. I do take some additional supplements, and I have the energy. I have the way I'm feeling is better in general. So I just want to wrap it up to say, so glad all of you came out. Let me just check if there's questions. Right now, no, it is not. Is that from Athenia? No, it is not offered in a retail store. It is only offered online. Let me just make sure I'm asking. Oh, I see. I'm saying that wrong, and I'm reading it wrong. It's hard to see. It is offered as a retail or wholesale. We do have a wholesale offering. Absolutely, we do. And you can find that information. If you go to the website link that I put in the comments, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it's going to say wholesale. And there it's going to explain all the details on wholesale. And then if you have any additional questions, certainly comment me, connect with me here on Facebook, and I will answer any additional questions you have, Athenia. So thanks for that question. That's a great one. Let me just see if there's any additional ones. Yes, we do distribute in the UK. We, like I mentioned, and you may have missed that earlier, we ship globally. We absolutely ship to the UK and all over the world. So there is no restrictions at this point that we know of as to where we can ship. So yes, be delighted to get some out to you real soon. And final thing is that, as I mentioned, I do teach a class at the Virtual Holistic Pain Clinic. It's an online clinic for individuals looking to relieve their pain and find different ways of doing it. And I am giving a class tomorrow. The link to join and register for that class is in the comments as well. Love to see you there. I will go into a little bit more detail about what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to go over some Q&A. I'm going to actually have you listen to a live testimony, a video testimony, and a few other details. I also like talking about what has helped me with my back aches and pains other than chiropractic. And I think that could be something that others could benefit from as well. So all in all, I think I've kept all of you longer than maybe I even expected it to go for today, but I will be seeing you very soon again. Please continue to write any additional comments or questions. I'll look through and definitely answer them for you. And have a great day. The sun has come out here, which I'm thrilled about. It was flood warnings and warnings going on in every direction because of the heavy, heavy rains we had here, but everything's looking beautiful. And I will now let you go. Talk to you real soon. and delighted that you all were able to join me today. Take care now. Bye-bye.